Well, life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. It is like riding a bicycle to keep in balance and keep moving. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, the other is as though everything is a miracle. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world. You are worthy now, not when you get that job, not when you lose 20 pounds, not when people know who you are now, simply because you exist. Yes, there is tremendous sufferings all over the world, but knowing this did not paralyze you. If you practice mindful walking, mindful sitting, and working in mindfulnesses, you try your best to help, and you can have peace in your heart. Worrying does not accomplish anything. Even if you worry 20 times more, it will not change the situation of the world. In fact, your anxiety will only make things worse, even though things are not as we would like. We can still be content knowing we are trying our best and we will continue to do so. If we don't know how to breathe, smile and live every moment of our life deeply, we will never be able to help anyone. Trust your own unique path. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. Attachment is the root cause of suffering. One day you will awaken, and when you do, you will realize this has all been a dream. Say yes to new adventures. Take control of the thoughts that pull you back into the past. Stop the anxious thoughts about what next and of what of future. Practice getting comfortable with saying no, no. Simplify your time, your stuff, your social life. Live in the moment. Don't worry about others and what they think of you. Do your best. Relax. And forget perfectionism. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. If today is like a sour apple, tomorrow it may be a flower in a bloom. Be patient and outlive the pain of today. For tomorrow is a new day. Always end the day with the positive thoughts. Live with intention. Walk to the edge. Listen hard. Practice wellnesses. Play with abandon. Laugh. Choose with no regret. Appreciate your friends. Continue to learn. Learn. Do what you love. Live as if this is all there is given. But don't allow yourself to be used. Love, but don't allow your heart to be abused. Don't allow your heart to be abused. Trust, don't be naive. Listen to others, but don't lose your own voice. You are worthy now, not when you get that job, not when you lose 20 pounds, not when people know who you are now, simply because you exist. It's your first response. You are heading to stardom, but you must trust it. Trust. Trust your dream. Trust your dream. Trust your vision. Your vision. Remember, that is to be energized by you. You might be looking for your next step, your next vision, and we say to calm it in the inner first. To trust where you are going, where you are heading. To trust your call from spirit home. Trust your first response. Trust. Now, let us try to relax, visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dream to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. Well, appreciate where you are in your journey, even if it is not where you want to be. Every season serves a purpose. Life is a gift. Wake up every day and realize that your hardest times often lead to the greatest moment of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. If you feel like you are losing everything, remember the trees. Look at those trees. They don't lose their leaves every year, and still they stand tall and wait for better days to come. Never blame anyone in your life. The good people give you happinesses. Bad people give you experiences. The worst people give you a lesson. The best people give you memories. In fact, never cry for the person who hurts you. Just smile and say, "Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you. Find someone better than you. Thank them." Don't waste your time on revenge. Avenging those who hurt you will eventually pay their own karma. Never tell anyone your plans. Show them your results. There is no market for your emotions, so never advertise your feelings. Just show your attitude. Satisfied life is better than successful, because our success is measured by others, but our satisfaction is measured by our own soul, mind and heart. Don't give up. Your day will come in just a few matters of time. Now, let us try to relax, visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dream to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale deeply. Well, there are two types of people. One is young and experienced, and don't read success stories. You'll only get a message. Read your failure stories. You will get some ideas to get success. Success is when your signature becomes an autograph. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Forgiveness doesn't excuse their behavior. Forgiveness prevents their behavior from destroying your heart. Do not learn how to react, learn how to respond. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace within that, and all will be well, and all will be well. Speak to yourself every morning, saying that I am the best. I can do it. I am a winner. Today is my day. Confidence and hard work is the best medicine to kill the disease called failure. It will make you successful person. All birds find shelter during a rain, but eagle avoids rain by flying above the clouds. Problems are common, but attitude makes the difference. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. End is not the end. End is not the end. In fact, end is END, means effect never dies. Effort never dies. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Care about what others people think, and you will always be their prisoner. The journey of thousand miles begins with a single step. The journey of thousand miles begins with a single step. Think of water. Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. This shows clearly the principle of softnesses, overcoming hardnesses. Health is the greatest wealth. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Now let us try to relax, visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dreamed to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale. Well, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is a true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. So, mastering yourself is a true power. Intelligence only comes when you know others. So, know yourself is a true wisdom. Being still does not mean don't move, it means move in peace. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you may learn something new. Silence is a source of great strength. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligency treatment. New beginnings are often disguised as the painful endings. There are three solutions to every problem. Accept it, change it, or leave it. If you can't accept it, change it. If you can't change it, leave it. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Always keep learning. Don't feel bad if people remember you only when they need you. Feel privileged that you are like a candle that comes to their mind when there is a darkness. The best way to value your own feelings is not to compare yourself with others and just be you. No one is you. Happinesses will stay always around you if you love yourself and stay positive. Don't use your energy to worry. Use your energy to believe. Create, trust, grow, and heal. Nothing can be perfect until you don't try. Smart people never show off their smartnesses. They prove it when the right time comes. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending when your passion becomes your life. You need no one but yourself and your passion. If you eagerly wait something and you have strong belief to do it, then no one can stop you except you. The most scary thing is in our life is being compared with others, which completely destroys your happinesses. Work on yourself for a better life instead of comparing your life with others. Life will be better if you are able to do those things you like the most. Enjoy it as much as you can instead of finishing it. Love it as much as you can instead of hating. Start being happy with it instead of comparing it. Your life is a priceless gift. Don't just finish it for useless things. You don't have to make your first impression to be the last one, but leave such an impression on them they'll never forget. That the kindness is a miracle. It can change someone's life. Your dream, your passion, maybe small things to others, but these are the reasons you live for. Life comes super cool when you start enjoying your own company. Now, let us try to relax. Visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dreamt to be. Then exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. A man is not called wise just because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in the truth called wise. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Just, just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If man speak or act with an evil thoughts, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with the good thoughts, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Well, in the sky there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions of their own minds and they believe them to be true. Remembering a wrong is like carrying a burden on the mind. Now, let us try to relax. Visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dreamt to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. On anger, you will not be punished for your anger, but you will be punished by your anger. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. On compassion, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle. The life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. A generous heart, kind speech, and life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. Give even if you only have a little. Life is so very difficult. How can we be anything but kind? Now let us try to relax. Visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dreamt to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Let the day's own trouble be sufficient for the day. Anxiety. Anxiety is poison. If you allow poison to affect your mental well being, you will not maintain the positive thinking that will guide you on a positive path. The concept of living in the moment on a daily basis. Each day brings enough anxiety and trouble on its own. Do not add your own laundry list of tomorrow to today's chaos. We must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the oceans are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. On your words, better than 1,000 hello words, is one word that brings peace. Whatever words you utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. The tongue is like a sharp knife, kill without drawing blood. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. If you propose to speak, always ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at but without a scent. Fine words are fruitless in a man who does not act in accordance with them. Speak only endearing speech. Speech that is welcome. Speech when brings no evil to others is a pleasant thing. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendship and breaks a pleasant relationship. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. Even a solid rock is unshakable by the wind. So the wise unshaken by praise or blame. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. Long is the night, to whom? Who is awakened, long is a mind. To whom? Who is tired, long is a life. To the foolish, who do not know the true law. Now, let us try to relax. Visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place you always dreamed to be there. Exhale and inhale deep. Exhale and inhale deep. Exhale and inhale deeply. Well, pain is certain, suffering is optional. Have compassion for all beings, rich and poor, alike. Each has their own suffering. Some suffer too much, and others too little. The root of suffering is attachment. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. One who acts on truth is happy in this world and beyond. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate. what they already have, to support mother and father, to cherish wife and child, and to have a simple life. This is the good luck. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. He who loves 50 people has 50 woes. He who loves no one has no woes. Being deeply learned and skilled, being well trained and using well spoken words, this is the good luck. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. Healthy is the greatest gift, contentment the great wealth, faithfulness is the best relationship. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. Understanding is the heartwood of well spoken words. Understanding a situation and the meaning of words is the centerpiece in a well constructed sentence. We must understand what point we are trying to make before we say something. Anybody in the entire universe deserves your love and affection. Nobody deserves love from someone more than from thyself. Confidence is built from believing in and loving yourself. If we don't love ourselves, how do we expect another person to give us love? So learn to love yourself before anything else. If you do not own anything, many things in this world can be shared. But instead, we use them for our own selfish purpose. Learn to live with what you don't need. Learn to live with what you don't need. You must have positive thoughts at the core of our being. Yet, all the positive thinking in this world means nothing if you never take those thoughts into positive action. Positive is the force that can change the world. It can change times in your life and those you directly impact, and they can change the rest of the world. All of us are connected through 6 degrees or less. Our business in life is not to get ahead of others, but to get ahead of ourselves. We must refuse to get lost in the pursuit of being better than everyone else. The material world will get us lost in the cycle of chasing the next dollar, the next upgrade. Our purpose is greater than that. We must focus on our own thoughts and our own goals so that we can be the best version of our own self. Find a place inside where there is a joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. You must be able to go deep inside yourself. You can find that special place inside that is focused completely and solely on joy. Unlock the joy inside your mind so that it will burn out all the pain and negative energy in your life. In order to truly have positive thoughts and energy, you must release all the negative that is locked away. Now, let us try to relax. Visualize yourself in the midst of the beautiful place always dreamt to be there. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. Exhale and inhale deeply. Well, if you are lost in the negative space, it is time for a change. Change can be so small in practice, but it can completely flip your life upside down and turn you inside out. There might be nothing that changes in your financial status, your relationship status, or your general well being, but everything will change in an instant. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. You have power over one thing. You can choose to make positive changes and have positive thinking, or you can choose to ignore that one power you have. Use the power you have been given. You owe it to the universe. You can manifest anything you want. Start now. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you will start having positive results. You must shine a flashlight deep into the recesses of your mind. When the light hits the darknesses flee. Darknesses cannot defeat light. Darknesses cannot defeat light. Once you have filled your mind with light, you will be managing positive result in every situation in your life. Believe. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact your life is worth living. When you realize that simple fact is will become the fact that drives your life. You can have anything in life that you want to have. You must manifest that, which begins with positive thinking. Maintain the truth of your personal value to you, your family, and this world. Each moment offers the potential for healing and understanding behind the mind, led by the heart. Do not judge them or run away from them. Allow them to present and then pause. Breathe, inhale, exhale, and allow to truth to emerge and show you the way home.